Knock, knock. Who's there?
Rape joke.
Rape joke? Rape joke who?
Rape joke who's not fucking funny. Don't worry, we're good victims. We won't cry too loud or demand your attention.
Or ask for trigger warnings.
Men like to use the excuse, boys get raped too.
When they hear women talking about their personal experiences.
First, boys get raped should be its own sentence. If you're only acknowledging their trauma to silence female survivors, then you're a scumbag. Second,
all the male survivors we know
would kick your teeth in for saying that. And your friends who aren't survivors can't sympathize with you until they know all the gory details. Please, get your porn somewhere else. And once you do get their sympathy, it sounds like
someone catcalled me once, so I totally get it.
Someone stepped on my foot last week. It was a man. I just felt so invaded.
And to the boys who write poems.
To raped girls, don't worry. There's good men out there. The light
poet.
at the end of such a dark tunnel.
They'll hold
Just
your hand
stop.
in court and everything. Thank
Just
God.
stop it.
Get some thoughtful dick someday.
Stop.
You know
No.
those poets
Just stop
will
it.
tell you.
Violets are growing in the shadows under your eyes.
It's time to
Not
stop.
violets, it's skin.
It's time to
I know
stop,
it's
okay?
skin. It's good skin.
No more.
It's gonna be
Where the
skin
fuck are your
regardless of the
parents?
metaphors you
Who
attach
are
to
your
it.
parents?
You'll be there.
I'm gonna call Child Protective
Until my eyes
Services.
get
It's time to stop.
Don't be tearing off my lace panties.
Because they were expensive and they make me feel like I'm worth something.
Once you figure out that the only time I deep throat is with a feeding tube at the psych ward, you'll be gone. And if you do want a healing relationship, how do you talk about it when the language is rooting against you?
Hey, wanna bang?
Screw.
Naomi?
Everything is so violent. How to flirt with a rape survivor. Approach slowly and cautiously. Do not make any
Oh,
movements
fuck
or
yeah,
loud
this is the
voices.
shit.
Baby, I've got
Kill me
anxiety,
now.
PTSD and crushing sexual insecurity.
You want to come back to my place and hold my hair while I vomit?
And then there's feminists who feel entitled to our poetry and narratives because, as they say,
Under the patriarchy, like all women are constantly threatened by rape.
what does that make us?
Hold on, Belissa. I'm turning into a statistic!
Holy pepper spray, Batman!
I can only see in binary! The ones look like penises!
Quick, Anne, you've got to pull it together for
Slut walk!
Truly, nothing helps rape survivors of all gender, ethnicity, and economic level than rich white girls walking around half naked while collaborating with the police.
Because the cops historically are so good at supporting victims and catching rapists, getting real tired of slut walk slogans too. Don't slut shame me. How about do not refer to me as a slut ever? Real men don't rape. Oh shit, must have been a ghost then. Consent is sexy. Lingerie is sexy. Consent is a basic human right. You guys are supposed to be the adults we look up to, but we went through our moon goddess phase in 7th grade. Humor helps trauma. We just want to know that you're laughing with us. We can joke about it because it's ours to joke about. Similar to how our rapists are ours to stop.
It's time to stop, okay?
Stop videotaping this shit.
What's up?
I'm a fucking breaking camera, dog. I'm a fucking breaking shit.
Oh!
I'm a breaking shit, dog. Keep it up, I'm a breaking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just stop.
Being a real man means being tough, strong, and definitely not girly or sensitive. But imagine if we could change all that. Imagine if you weren't considered any less of a man if you weren't to openly talk about your feelings or binge watch Scandal. Or take a beginner ballet class.
All right, guys, are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Feminism is all about options. You want to be a nurse, a teacher, or stay-at-home dad? No big deal. Stuffy gender roles say that a man has to provide. Feminism says, who cares? You're no less of a man if it's your wife that brings home the Tubmans.
In the last 3 decades, we've seen a tremendous surge of women in the workplace, resulting in huge economic growth. And with women running this place, we're actually talking about a healthy work-life balance. And now we have time for our hobbies. Hey Frank, need help with that pearl stitch?
Research shows that couples who split the chores at home actually have more and better sex.
The more we can dismantle our rigid ideas about how women look, act, and exist in the world, the more we should be able to do the same for men. Right, bros?
Hey, did you guys know that countries that are closest to gender equality also
Remember, kids, sideways for attention, long ways for results. End it.
Stop.